Hey yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video, and as you guys can see, we're back at it with another tier list because I've gone ahead and ranked so many of the amazing cards. I figured we might as well go ahead and do the diamonds as well. So if you guys are excited or just find this informative at all, make sure you guys smash the like button down below, as well as comment throughout the video what your favorite diamond card is in the game that we may have ranked on this list. If you guys want to check out any of the other, like gem color tier list, we did do the pink diamonds and the galaxy symbols, linked down below, and I will link as well the positions tier list, the PG, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers, all down below if you guys want to check those out. Who knows? Either way, it's going to be a fun time, and let's get right into it. Starting off with our dumpster fire tier with our fun, beautiful names. I like them over there, man. It's looking good. We have Diamond Sidney Moncrief, Diamond Robert Williams, I said Robin, R.I.P. Diamond Jerry Lucas, Diamond Hakeem Olajuwon, and Diamond Gilbert Arenas. A lot of these cards, just no thank you. And I wanted to, I guess, include a few of them just because Gilbert Arenas was a card that we got for free. Jerry Lucas, I just left the rag on because he's terrible. Hakeem, a little bit outdated. If you like back-to-basket bigs, yeah, he could be okay. But personally, I'm not the biggest fan, so no thank you. Sidney Moncrief is kind of like an all-defensive PG that doesn't really do too much else, and it just doesn't really impress me, and it doesn't really make me want to pick him up. Therefore, dumpster fire. Robert Williams is just a guy who is a center, power forward, all defense, and that's really about it, and that's not really something that I'm excited about, nor really want. So I'm putting him down there, and I've seen some people talk about how he's like actually a pretty good diamond. Like, yeah, defensively, but no. Like, he's still down there in the dumpster fire. So I wanted to make sure to include Robert Williams. I get he's free, but there's a lot better cards. All right, now we're starting off with the C tier, where we have Diamond Anthony Davis, who is the same as his like NBA draft pink diamond. The reason I rag on this Anthony Davis a lot is just because he has bronze clamps, and I'm not really the biggest fan of that. He's just not really going to be playing a lot of defense on the biggest and best guys that we got in the game right now. So that's kind of where it stands. Other than that, I don't have too much against him. I'm just not the biggest fan. Next up, Diamond Thurl Bailey, a card that is just kind of hurt by the fact that, I don't know, he's getting a little old in the game, and that's really about it. Thurl Bailey was really cool. I was really excited when he first came out, dropped the gameplay on him, everything like that. And he's kind of fun. He's 6'11", 215, so I think he is able to Curry slide on current gen, next gen, but not on current, which was a little bit tough. It made the card a little bit of a divide. He still was a good slasher. He still was a great, just all-around card. I just think at this point, nah, not really excited. I don't really want to pick him up. If you are having fun with Thurl Bailey, if you really are like strong, you can move him up a tier if you wanted to. It's just personally, I'm not really feeling it. He doesn't excite me too much, and that's where I'm leaving it. He's a cool card, but nah. I'm waiting for like a pink diamond or opal to drop soon. Next up is Diamond Steph Curry, who is basically the same as the pink diamond Steph Curry, who is basically the same as the, like, I don't know, some other Curry. There's like 3 of them that are almost identical. The moments, I'm pretty sure. Like, I do not see a reason that we needed all of these Steph Curry cards, but you know what? 2K did, so here we are. But the Steph Curry is pretty cool. Obviously, you're just going to be benefited by the fact that he has the Curry slide and he has the Steph Curry jump shot on quick. And that's really about it. Those are the main selling points for the card. He's cool. He's fun. He's a nice guy to use around if you just want to shoot. But other than that, not too special. Next up is Diamond Scotty Pippen, who is a great card if you're looking for that really heavy defensive slashing kind of guy who can hit a 3 occasionally. He doesn't really have the badges to back that up. But in general, I'm not really using him unless I have to. Definition of the tier right now. Kind of why Scotty's in there. Like, yeah, it's cool, but there's so many guys who can do what he can do at this point in the game. We'll see a lot of them later on, obviously, in the higher tiers, that I just don't really see a reason to throw Donovan Scotty Pippen on the team. Which is the case for basically all of the cards that we have in this tier. You know what I mean? Like, there's just other guys that do their niche better. Next up, Diamond John Stockton. Obviously, when we have a much better pink diamond, I'm going to have to move him down here. John Stockton was one of the first great cards in the game. I remember when this card dropped, I picked him up, I used him, and he was just absolutely insane. Great shooter, really quick release. He played some super solid defense, but because he was one of the first great cards that we did get, that means he's going to be one of the first great cards that's going to no longer be great and kind of fall from grace a bit, which is cool. Stockton, really good dunker, really good playmaker, really good defender. Just not, I guess, up to standards anymore. Next, we do have Diamond Dwayne Wade, which is interesting that we have almost 3 identical Dwayne Wades as well. But the difference with this Diamond Dwayne Wade is he's actually lacking range extender, which is a little bit tough. But again, I've said it a few times, I don't really think that Dwayne Wade timing on normal is all that great anymore. I keep ranking Dwayne Wade cards lower than a lot of people are liking about, and it's probably just like the nostalgia factor of like Wade being the best, PG in the game. But D-Wade with that normal timing, no thank you. There's so many other guys that I would rather run at the PG. I just not really feeling it. Next is Diamond Sam Cassell. Jump shot 18 on quick is just not something that I'm really excited about. And overall, no thanks. There's just that you'd have to pay me a pretty substantial amount of money to use and get excited about a Sam Cassell card. It's just not something that I think will ever happen. Like, Sam Cassell is just kind of one of those guys that comes out every single year that we're all like, yeah, cool, but like, who else is in the set? That's kind of what Sam Cassell's here for, just like a filler pack kind of guy. That was that was a little harsh, but you know what? It is what it is. And last but not least, we have the slightly better Diamond Dwayne Wade in Diamond Geoff Petrie. This one does have range extender, which to some people may make it better, but just lack of Hall of Fame badges. I still don't think it's amazing. He still has that normal timing. I'm still leaving him in the not unless I have to tier because I'm not using Geoff Petrie or Jeff. I keep saying Geoff. It's Jeff. It's Jeff. I'm not using Jeff Petrie unless I have to. Starting off the not a bum but not amazing tier, or for the lamos out there, the B tier, we have Diamond Andre Carolinko. Andre Carolinko usually is one of my favorite cards, and I absolutely love this Diamond. One of the better perimeter defenders. I can't say the best anymore, but one of the better perimeter defenders they use in the game. And he has jump shot 98 on quick, which is great. A little bit of a lack of range and some things like that you'll have to add onto him, which is why I ranked him in here in the not a bum but not amazing, because little bit outdated, but I do think if you want a amazing card that's going to feel absolutely cheesy and you like this Diamond, just pick up the Opal Andre, and it's even better. Super cool, super nice, and again, he has an Opal now, which is significantly better. Next up is Diamond Zion Williamson, another one of those OG really good diamonds, but he still has a niche in there because he has jump shot 29, like the best jumper on current gen. It's one of the most money jumpers we've ever had, really, in like a 2K game, which is kind of crazy. And I know it makes a lot of people absolutely love this Diamond Zion. For the longest time, he was actually top 1 in total stats for diamonds. I think he's no longer in there. I'll check really quick while I'm recording right now. He has, yes, Diamond Zion Williamson went from first to third. Now he's behind 2 diamonds, which will show up later on the list, so I don't want to say them right now. But Zion is still absolutely amazing because of that beautiful jump shot base and the fact that he comes to range, really good defense, and dunks the ball like crazy. But just a severe lack of Hall of Fame badges is what's keeping him down there and not a bum but not amazing to me. And the fact that he's a little bit undersized at his power forward position, I don't love that either. Next up is a Diamond Tyler Hero. I might get some flack for this because I've been a really big Tyler Hero fan. Honestly, I kind of love Tyler Hero. He's really good. Trade break base on quick is always amazing. He has a shifty dribble style and he has a Curry slide. But aside from shooting, you really can't tell me one other thing that Tyler Hero does absolutely insane. Like, he's meant to be one of those three-point hunters, and that's it. And that's great because I love that kind of play style. But he definitely is kind of like a one-trick pony in just getting a little cheesy and shooting, which is great. But obviously, I think that's kind of like the definition, not a bum, but not amazing, or at least one of the definitions that you could use. Next up is Diamond Spencer Dinwiddie, one of the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful cards that we did get recently with Mystery 2, I'm pretty sure. Or no, Mystery 1. Mystery 1. I was capping. It's Mystery 1. Now, Spencer Dinwiddie is kind of like one of those amazing PGs usually, or pretty good PGs, because he is 6'6". He's got a bit of an interesting jumper and jump shot 77, but still, the Curry slide, some pretty good defense, really quick, and again, he sits 6'6" with Hall of Fame range center, which is great. He also does have Hall of Fame steady, which makes him not great on current gen, but really good on next gen, so I kind of found that middle area, I think, by putting him in B tier. I think he's a great card, but definitely a little bit more next gen heavy. Anybody that has, steady, which turns to Hall of Fame blinders, is for sure more of a next gen card than a current. Just have to be aware of that. Next up is Diamond Quinton Richardson. Basically like the slightly worse slightly worse Diamond Klay Thompson. and I think Quinton Richardson is great. I'm so excited that they finally gave him a card that's actually decent after the years and years of being terrible. But Quinton Richardson is, again, one of those kind of like one-trick ponies, really good, really good shooters that can just kind of catch the ball and chuck it with that Klay Thompson base on quick, which is amazing, and I absolutely love this card. One of my favorites to use if I just want to go into, maybe a triple threat offline game with some low overalls and just start chucking some threes. Quinton Richardson, definitely that dude to do it. Next up is Dominic Batum, who is one of my favorite cards because of his just all-around versatility and the fact that jump shot 40 on quick is just a great all-around jumper. It's really easy to time. It's just really good at what it does. Batum can play some defense. He can shoot some threes. He can play make a little bit. He can finish a little bit. There's just nothing that he really can't do, and that's kind of why I like him. And I'm putting him in not a bum, not amazing, because he's, at least to me, the definition of a jack of all trades, master of none is this Dominic Batum right now. Just a lot of gold badges, a lot of good stats all around. Just a really good card. Next up is Diamond J.R. Smith, who I actually think is a worse Ruby Kevin Porter Jr. Kind of crazy. But jump shot 49, Hall of Fame range extender, lack of Curry slide compared to his other J.R. Smith cards, but still is absolutely amazing. And I cannot wait to get Dark Matter J.R. I'm at like level 36 right now, 92,000 XP. I'm nearing in on there. Really excited to get that Dark Matter, because this Diamond is an absolute beast. His basically counterparts in like Kevin Porter Jr. and all that, really cool. But jump shot 49 has grown on me. I kind of like it now. Used to hate it, but it ain't too bad. Next up is Diamond Glenn Rice. Glenn Rice is another card that I absolutely loved when he first came out because he was, I think a Hall of Fame blinders and range extender card. And I'm pretty sure it was like before the patch of absolutely killing contests and blinders and things like that, like the slight nerf. So blinders was like one of the most overpowered badges in the entire game. It was so fun to use, and Glenn Rice was a demon of a shooter. But again, kind of like Tyler Hero, kind of like Quinton Richardson, he's just kind of like one of those cards where he is an absolute demon shooting, but what else is he going to be bringing to the table? Not much. So you gotta have to be aware of that and just kind of understand. He's a great card, he's fun, but definitely purely a shooter at this point. Next up is Diamond Chris Bosh, who again still has a place in the game because he has jump shot 29, which is, again, the best jumper in the game on current gen. But the thing is, Chris Bosh is going to be a good shooter, a good finisher, a good post guy, good interior defender, but his perimeter defense is really lacking right now. If you add a clamps on him, I think he's a great card, but right now, you got to understand, without clamps, it's going to be tough. Because let's be honest, we're going to picture a scenario, go to that wonderful land back in the day. Right now, if you were to go with Diamond Chris Bosh and then boom, you're up against Galaxy Opal or Dark Matter Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Dark Matter Will Chamberlain, this Chris Bosh is getting popped every single time, every single day. So it's a little bit tough. You're gonna need to badge up those, but if you do, Chris Bosh can be a great card. Next up is Diamond Rudy Fernandez, who is just a slightly better Steph Curry without the Curry slide. Absolutely love him. He was one of the best cards in the game when he first came out as a diamond, which is kind of crazy. Super fun to use. Just a really great all-around card. The Steph Curry base is going to make any card significantly better than it should be, but he was also one of the best slashes in the entire game. Dunks on everybody. Super fun card. Absolutely love him. Next up is Diamond Mike Bibby, who this was probably one of the hardest cards to rank, because he is 6'1", and I've wanted to put him in between, or somewhere between not a bum, not amazing, and almost lineup worthy, but I was having such a tough time, and I eventually ended up throwing him into B tier. If people have a big problem with it and are like, coming at my house with pitchforks and all, whatever, it's cool, I get it. 26 Hall of Fame badges on current, 24 on next for Mike Bibby. He has deep threes, blinders, catch and shoot, amazing playmaking, pretty solid defense as well. He's lightning quick, and like I said, sadly, 6'1". But he's got jump shot 22 on very quick, the quick dribble style, and the Curry slide, which is kind of why I'm loving him. But again, he's a little bit undersized, so like, I think you make Mike Bibby like 6'4", 6'5". Boom, we're throwing him around at like the almost lineup worthy in demons, because jump shot 22 on very quick is an amazing jumper. But I had to take the blinders away. I had to really think about it. A 6'1", yeah, you're going to not a bum and not amazing. Especially because if I run up against like Chris Webber or Joakim Noah, Mike Bibby he's going to be on the bench. Now, starting off the almost lineup worthy tier, we have Diamond Anthony Edwards, who is a jump shot 80 base player who is just really great. Amazing slasher and actually a pretty solid defender as well. The way Anthony Edwards has been playing, I would not be surprised if soon we get a new pink diamond or even an opal. Maybe a Moments, maybe not. Either way, it's going to be absolutely insane. It's going to make this card just a demon. Really fun, really cool. and he can kind of do it all, which is great. Next up is Diamond Anthony Simons. The all-star moments, I think, in general, for some people were a little bit underwhelming, but Diamond Anthony Simons was like that one glimmer of hope in there. It's a 6'3" PG with a 6'9" wingspan, had amazing shooting, really, really good finishing, but obviously you expect that as a dunk contest winner. Still could hold his own on defense and was lightning quick. Jump shot 12 on quick is that like Maurice Lucas, Draymond Green kind of jumper, which is great, or Austin Crochet if you know him. And he had the Curry slide, which was amazing. Just a PG that can slash the way that he can makes him top tier every single day of the week. Next up, Diamond Tobias Harris, a card that I've caught a little bit of flack for because I really don't know why. People just don't like Tobias Harris, which is cool, but Tobias is a 6'9" power forward, small forward, 6'11" wingspan, has Hall of Fame blinders and range extender, quick first step, pick dodger, the like top 10 stats for like a diamond for total stats, which is absolutely crazy, and jump shot 70 on quick with the Curry slide. If you know anything about like how great green windows are for certain jump shots when you get into that like great rating, jump shot 70 is one of the best when it comes to green windows, and Tobias Harris has a 95 3-point shot. Any sort of coach boost or anything like that brings it to a 99, and then you give him 70 on quick, it's over. Jump shot 70, one of the best jumpers in the game, which is why I absolutely love Tobias Harris. So money. Next up is Diamond Sean Kemp. I've seen a lot of people that love him. Just kind of like one of those do-it-all budget center power forward kind of guys. Lacking a perimeter defense, but he's just so good on the offensive end, so good at slashing that I think you kind of make up for it a little bit. Plus, he had like a clamp or something. It'll be fine. Next up is Diamond Yao Aming, who is literally just slightly worse than his Galaxy Opal. So you're kind of getting an Opal Yao Aming for pretty cheap, if I'm being honest. Now, Yao Aming, obviously, he's up in here because he's 7'6", 7'5" wingspan, and Hall of Fame deep hooks. Sit. Hall of Fame deep hooks. 7'6". That's all you need, to be honest. It's crazy. Next up is Diamond Malik Beasley, a new token market card that I did get the pleasure of using for some of his XP challenges, which is really cool. And he's actually an all-around really great card. Amazing slasher, amazing shooter. He's got some good playmaking stats and a capable defender, but sadly all gold badges in there. But jump shot 13 on quick, I didn't know if I was going to like it, but then I remembered it's the Glen Rice jumper, and I was like, yeah, never mind. Absolutely love it. It's like that Danny Green kind of jumper, and it's super money. Doesn't have the greatest of dribbling stats, which is a little bit tough, but when you have a guy who is so good offensively and still a really good defender at 6'5", 6'7" wingspan at the 2, it's always going to be great. And he's still, in my opinion, one of the better token market cards we have in the game right now. Season 6 gave us a few that were pretty good in the token market there, like Dark Matter Pete. Jeez. Next up is Dominic Klay Thompson, who obviously is just a better Quinton Richardson. The great thing and why I ranked Klay Thompson above Quinton Richardson, to me, is at least pretty obvious. He's just as good of a shooter, just as good a finisher, just as good of a playmaker, but is a better defender significantly. 80 interior, 94 perimeter, Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame intimidator. Boom. Done. And he has the shifty dribble style with the Curry slide, and it makes this Dominic Klay Thompson one of the best budget cards in the entire game, especially if you want a 3-and-D cheesy card. Boom. Klay's your man. He is absolutely insane. Next up is Diamond Gerald Green, who is basically just Tobias Harris at the 2 with that jump shot 70 on quick base, which I love. And he has some amazing finishing as well as Hall of Fame clamps, which is just great. If you're not somebody that likes jump shot 70, which I don't know what you're doing that would make you not like one of the better jumpers in the game. But either way, if you are somebody that doesn't like it, you won't like Gerald Green. But I love it, and I love me some Gerald Green. Just because, let's be honest, every time a Gerald Green card drops in a game, you know he's going to be dunking over people. And this diamond does exactly that. Next up is Danilo Galinari, who has, again, one of the best green light jumpers in the entire game, and it makes this card just godly for a power forward. A little bit slow, a little bit clunky when you're using him, but what he does on the just shooting end of the ball, you just really cannot ignore with that Danilo jumper on quick. Just a really fun card, and 6'10", being able to shoot like he can, is always going to be a benefit. And last but not least is Diamond Chris Boucher. I have not seen a lot of hype in the coming weeks with Chris Boucher, and I do not understand why, because I absolutely love this damn card. Like, one of my favorite diamonds still in the game. Has 16 Hall of Fame badges on current and 15 on next gen, and he is just a basically Giannis built player, but at the time he was Giannis with range extender, which is just absolutely insane. Slightly different jumper with jump shot 15 on quick, but I absolutely love this guy. Did a gameplay on him, and he was just so fun. his just all-around ability, that really long wingspan with the long athletic layup package is always going to be great. Just absolutely love this Chris Boucher card. Now, starting off our Demons tier, we have the best Diamond budget PG in the game, Diamond Tyrese Halliburton. This card is godly, and on God is still starting as my primary guy in Unlimited, and I absolutely love him. I do not plan on switching anytime soon. Tyrese Halliburton is just godly because he has some of the best shooting you'll find on the card, really solid defense, and his playmaking goes dummy, a bunch of good goal finishing badges, and I just honestly love the defense. I love the three-point shooting and playmaking on him, and he's stupid quick as well. Has amazing defensive tendencies. The quick dribble style, Curry slide, and the Aaron Gordon jumper on very quick is surprisingly one of the easiest jumpers to green in the game. Diamond Tyrese Halliburton, best budget card, honestly, besides somebody else that dropped with him in Richard Dumas, I would say, in the game right now. Just seriously, some of the best cards I've ever used. Next up is Diamond Sean Elliott. If you liked Danny Granger, but he was just a little bit outdated, boom, get yourself the free reward Sean Elliott. This card is just absolutely insane. I mean, you got the jump shot 29 base, again, the best jumper base in current gen. Then you give the man the Curry slide, a 6'8" build with a 6'11" wingspan at the shooting guard position, and then make him one of the best defenders as well on the perimeter. Like, come on. They gave us such a good free card, man. Sean Elliott is an absolute demon. Next up is Diamond Maxi Cleva, a card who I don't know. I wasn't really impressed when we got Maxi Cleva. I was like, yeah, he looks good. He's a really good shooter. He's a pretty good defender, especially on the perimeter. Playmaker and finishing. Like, decent jumper with the Danilo on quick. He's got the shifty dribble style. That's cool. Every time I've gone against him, hasn't really jumped out at me as amazing. But I know a lot of people love him, and he's really cool, and I would get crucified if I didn't have him up in the Demon tier. So we'll throw him up there. I'm personally not too convinced, but I understand a lot of you guys love him. Next up is Diamond Lionel Simmons, one of the first budget cards with the very quick jump shot base, and man, oh man, is it beautiful. Give him 24 Hall of Fame badges, finishing goes dummy, really good shooting, and the defense is where this Lionel Simmons shines. One of the best defending shooting guards in the entire game, and he's a great 6'7", 7'3" wingspan build. To build on top of that, Curry slide, jump shot 62 on very quick, which is the Jeremy Grant, Bam Adebayo, and Michael Porter Jr. jumper, and it is one of the best in the game. If you ever want a good budget card, this is going to do everything for you with the shooting guard. Pick up Lionel Simmons. Next up is Diamond LaMelo Ball, who is quickly turning into one of my favorite cards to use in the game, because if you were to take this LaMelo Ball and make him a primary position PG, secondary position shooting guard as a 6'7", PG shooting guard, 6'10" wingspan, gave him his very quick jumper on jump shot 81, the quick dribble style, and the Curry slide, with all of the Hall of Fame badges that he has, this would be a Opal to Dark Matter PG that would be going for like 300 to 400k MT easily. It's just godly, man. If you use this LaMelo Ball, kind of like you would use the out of position Westbrook or Dwayne Wade as your PG and triple threat online and offline, this becomes one of the best cards, period, in the game. He is just so fun to use. He's so cheesy, so nice, and even honestly could be a really good power forward as well. LaMelo Ball, honestly, is easily a demon, in my opinion. Next up is Diamond Jeff Green, who is a card that, oh my god, have I been shut down by him defensively a few times. One of the best slashers you could use. His defense goes absolutely dummy. Still a great shooter, lightning quick for his size, and his player build is just that big, just annoying kind of guy out there, which is just awesome if you love him. Jump shot 50 on quick is really nice, really easy to time as well. I know he doesn't have range extender or hot zone hunter. You add those, he's a demon, period. I love me some Diamond Jeff Green. And last but not least is Diamond Bob Sura. Maybe a little bit of bias still holding on through here, but I think when it came to budget PGs, before we got Tyrese Halliburton, Bob Sura was your man, because he's got jump shot 22 on quick, he has the Curry slide, and does everything for you. Shoot from deep, play amazing defense, dunks everybody's head. He's just overall really insane. So this is what we got for our diamonds tier list, ranking the best diamonds in the game. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment section below. I know you guys will. Subscribe if you guys are new, like the video, all that wonderful stuff on the road to 10k subscribers. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the nice weather. It's going to be rainy over here, but I hope you guys still enjoy it. And I'll see y'all in the next video.